Hi everyone, this is Bex with the information for the B-39 submarine, the Russian submarine. So this submarine was commissioned in the early 1970s, more than 20 years of active duty. It's 300 feet in length, displacing more than 2,000 tons. It was designed to track U.S. and NATO warships throughout the world's oceans. It was a Soviet Project 641 submarine, classified as Foxtrot by NATO. It's essentially larger and more powerful versions of the German World War II era U-boats, and it carried 24 torpedoes. And it carried a crew of 78 and could dive to a depth of 985 feet before threatening the integrity of the nickel steel pressure hull. Interesting facts on it. It is also known as Black Widow and Cobra. The NATO designators are designated as Foxtrot class. The keel was laid down on February 9th, 1962, and at Admiralty Shipyard, which is in Leningrad, also known as St. Petersburg. It was launched on April 15th, 1967, commissioned December 28th, 1967, and often made port visits to Da Nang after Vietnam War. And in the Sea of Japan in 1989, while charging the batteries, came within 500 yards of its Oliver Hazard Perry class frigate of the U.S. Navy, and both sides took pictures of each other. As for the measurements, the LOA is 299 feet. Surface displacement was 1,952 tons. Submerged displacement was 2,475 tons. The diesel engines was 3 times 2,000 horsepower. The electric engines was 3 times the 1,350 horsepower. And correct me if I'm wrong when I say that. Leave down in the comments what it should read as, if you know anything about submarines. Cruising speed above water was 16 knots. Cruising speed submerged was 15 knots. The torpedo tubes has 6 forward and 4 aft. Armament is 22 Type 3 torpedoes with high explosive warheads and a range of 10 miles, 36 mines. So if any of you know anything about submarines, please feel free to comment on it down below. Because I really don't know what any of that means, especially with the 36 mines, But yeah, that's the information that I have. As for it being haunted, I haven't found anything yet regarding the crew members of that submarine. I will continue to do research on that and update you when I get the information. Although I did find a YouTube channel. The channel is Soul Seekers. 2 years ago they did a nighttime investigation on the submarine, and it's about 16 minutes long, and they were able to catch some EVPs on there, and they did have some weird things happen to them. One of them being cold spots. The second one, there was a female investigator with them, and she felt like somebody was standing on her foot, which her foot wound up being numb. You know that sensation when your foot falls asleep, that numbing sensation. That's what happened to her, and it is on the clip as well that they showed on this video that they uploaded. I recommend that you see it, so at least have a good idea of the stuff that they've been hearing. And I will, like I said earlier, I will do my best to get the info on if it's haunted or not, and I will put their link in the description. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful day.